What's good about that is that we've after playing, we kind of got on really well, and they're doing this kind of like equivalent to Meltdown kind of thing in Paris, where they've got a few bands, and there's an album they did a few years ago called Virgin Suicides, which was the soundtrack to the movie.
Yeah, the Sofia Coppola movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they've never played it live, and after doing that little session with them, he's asked me and Gaz to play with him and JB from the band for the first time of playing this album live in Paris. So we were like,
so exciting!
Could not believe my ears.
We'll have to have a great big croissant to celebrate with you about this, because I am so excited. Is that what it was like?
Yeah, a little bit.
So
yeah.
that's
a bit more underplayed, but yeah.
Okay. This is exciting though. This is big news. And when are you going to do that?
It's great. I mean, I think this is going to be start of June. Yeah, start of June. I mean, weirdly, the day before that, when we met him and we kind of started doing some recording in the studio, I think we were both individually, separately mentioning to him how much we loved, particularly the Virgin Suicides record. And it was one that we were, as a band, we were kind of, had on in the kind of tour buses and on the way to different gigs and stuff. It was always a kind of constant record that we were listening to. So
there was a video from that with some singing chewing gum, wasn't there?
Singing.
Does that ring any bells? I remember there was a single that was released
on the album. Maybe it was the main track. Actually, I've got that
Is
here.
It Playground?
Playground Love.
Playground Love. I think the video in there had some singing chewing gum. Unless I'm insane, I don't know.
Well, that was one of the songs that I sometimes play to my children in the car if they're being a bit sort of boisterous.
Yeah.
And then you kind of put it on, and it kind of it makes them kind of relax slightly and look at the clouds a bit. Rather than each other.
There you go, Playground Love by the Mighty Air. Sorry, we kind of ruined that one a little bit for you, but it was important because Gaz was flexing his vocal muscles there, because you chaps are going to be covering that. We've just discovered.
It's good range, yeah.
Very excited about seeing that in June sometime. I'm here with Gaz and Danny from the Hotrats. This is Adam Buxton on BBC6 Music, and this is my big mixtape, which today is entitled Toddler Tracks. A selection of music that I hope children would enjoy, but not just children. I hope adults would enjoy it as well. And I'm talking to Gaz and Danny a little bit about parenthood in all its forms. I've got a list of things here that I think are best about babies specifically, and feel free to butt in at any point. Clean smell, like...
Oh, man. Do you know what the weird thing is when the nice breath goes,
right,
and it turns into sort of human... normal breath, adult breath.
When's that?
I don't know. I reckon
when they
it's
start
about
eating
12 months, sort of 12 months-ish. For honestly, for months and months, their breath is like the smell of just, I don't know.
Nectar.
Exactly. It's kind of really...
It is. It's lovely and wafty and inoffensive.
And even in the morning, as soon as they wake up, it's just, there's nothing, it's fine. And then the bad breath kicks in.
You're right, it is. It's a weird moment where you just think, oh, hello.
Yeah.
Have you been drinking coffee? Soft skin. I mean, that's a cliche, obviously, but it is. It's almost edible, though, isn't it?
Oh.
Have you ever felt the urge? You've had to stop yourself from actually taking a little nibble. Yeah, like a big chunk out of their bottom or something. That's a revolting thing to say.
That's going.
No, sorry. Here's one thing I really like.
I do like a little bit of human flesh.
Yeah, if it's if it's your own, that's fine, isn't it? What? Here's one thing I really like about tiny children is that they really dig you. If you're their parent, they really unequivocally think you're brilliant, even if everyone else thinks you're a prat.
Exactly. And you've got the classic things that can make them laugh.
Yeah.
Like if I sneeze by accident and my hat goes over my eyes, and just that one sort of like slapstick gesture is just good for probably about, half an hour.
Yeah.
I can keep going on that one thing and it just...
And then you get one of the other great things about having small children is the laughing. Have you seen the laughing baby on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what they've used that for? They've used it for sort of some food commercial.
I was arguing about this.
They've used the audio and put it on just like really cute looking.
Are you sure it's not the actual kid that they've cast?
Maybe.
No, because it's exactly the same audio.
Right.
Yeah, but he's probably got the same laugh that he's had before.
Maybe they've gone and got the actual kid, because he's a star. I mean, that YouTube clip has got, like 130 million views on it now. It's one of the things that binds the human race together currently, is the laughing baby clip. Even Osama bin Laden's in a cave somewhere saying, "Play the laughing baby again, I am feeling depressed." Almost certainly. One other good thing about babies is they don't use social networking sites.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Not yet. Obviously, give them until maybe they're 3 or 4. But when they're really young, they're not ignoring you, not
texting while they're having dinner.
Yeah, just tweeting and stuff. Having my nappy changed. It's quite a bad one. My dad looks repulsed. Bedtime
My dad hasn't changed my nappy for 4 days.
Exactly. Top tweets. You've brought in a tune for us by Nilsson, Gaz.
Yes.
Now, how did you come across this? You were telling me it's from a film that you'd spotted.
Yeah, he was part of this kind of psychedelic kind of cartoon, and a feature-length kind of animation from, I suppose it was kind of like late 60s, 68, 69 maybe. And yeah, I don't know, came across it in a big sort of Nilsson phase I was going through, and then I loved it. What
was the name of the cartoon?
The film was called The Point.
Uh-huh.
And it was about a kind of community of pointed head characters. And I think Ringo's got something to do with it. I think he might be one of the voices on it, but
they made a few of those sort of arty animated children's films in those days. There's another one called Fantastic Planet, a French film.
Okay.
Which is amazing and very strange and psychedelic. And
yeah, well, my kids, I'd sort of put The Point on for my kids, and I don't know if they were really into it or not. It's kind of maybe, I don't know. It's kind of quite surreal, and kind of, I think the storyline's quite hard. It's quite sort of complex and sort of has sort of undertones of,
psychedelia.